Hello students, this video is for 11th class biology students. Here's the overview of biology. First of all, what is the meaning of biology? Where's the bio plus logy? Bio means life or for living organism and logy means study. The study of living organism only. The study of living organism is biology. Now next, who is the father of biology? Aristotle. Aristotle is the father of biology. Here are two main branch of biology. First one is zoology and second one is botany. What is zoology? The study of animals only. Where we study about the animals is zoology, and the father of zoology is also Aristotle. And what is the meaning of botany and what is the branch of biology, which is botany? Study of plants, and the father of this botany is Theophrastus. यहाँ पे जो फादर हैं बॉटनी के वो एरिस्टोटल से अलग है. थियोफेरेस्टर मीन्स बायोलॉजी और जूलॉजी के जो फादर हैं वो सेम है. Okay, have a look to the syllabus of 11th class biology. Here are the 5 units in this syllabus. Unit first, which is the diversity in living organism. Unit second, structural organization in living and plants. Unit third, cell structure and function. Unit fourth, plant physiology. And the unit fifth and the last one is human physiology. So let's start with the first chapter, which is diversity in living world. So you know about the living words, you know about the difference between the living and non-livings. What are the livings and what are the non-livings? So here are some characteristics of living organism. Like they can grow, they can reproduce and respond to a stimuli. These are some basic characteristics of living organism. First of all, let's take this growth as a characteristic of living organism. Increase in size, in mass and number of cell. Increase in size, in mass and number of cell is growth. But in living things, this growth is always inside. Means, here are some examples of non-livings where the growth also occur, but this growth from outside. The growth is not a defining property of living organism. It's mean the growth is not a defining property of living. Second one is respond to stimuli. अवेयरनेस ऑफ द सराउंडिंग्स में जो भी हो रहा है उसके लिए जो रिस्पॉन्ड करे वही कैरेक्टरिस्टिक है लिविंग ऑर्गेनिज्म का. फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल टेक ए एक्सेप्शनल person in coma. If a person which is in coma not responding to the changes in surrounding, जो भी उसके सराउंडिंग में चेंजेस हो रहे हैं वो उसको कभी भी रिस्पॉन्ड नहीं कर पाता है. बट द पर्सन इन द कोमा रिस्पॉन्डिंग टू द ड्रग्स एंड मेडिसिन, लेकिन वो ड्रग्स एंड मेडिसिन को लेकर रिस्पॉन्ड कर पाता है. सो दिस इज द मेन कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स ऑफ लिविंग ऑर्गेनिज्म. कॉन्शियसनेस or responding to the stimuli is defining property of living organism. So the consciousness is responding to stimuli is a defining property of living organism. Third one is reproduction. You heard about mule. Mule is a sterile living organism which can't reproduce, but this is a living. Some human having a problem in their reproductive system or they can't reproduce is also a example of livings, like infertile human. So the reproduction is not a defining property. Reproduction is not a defining property. The next one is metabolism. All the reaction in the cell or inside the body in any organism, like the respiration, digestion, etc., this the metabolism is a defining property. All these reaction which is happening in the body of living organisms are metabolism. Like metabolisms are of two types, like catabolic activities and anabolic activities. Catabolism means breaking down a complex compound to a simple one, and anabolism means forming a complex compound from a simple one. So these two are under the metabolism. Here, complex structure or complex compound breaking into the simple one, and in anabolic activities where the simple compounds combine to form a complex one. So these are some characteristics of living organisms.